But mostly you don't have to talk about your problems. If you understand each other well, you don't need to ask people, except the ones that concern you. For example, if you have a problem with your wife, the only one you should talk to is your wife. Yeah, because it concerns both of you. You both know most about how you feel and why things happen between each other, huh? It sometimes doesn't help much to talk to the third person. You talk to your partner, the one concerned, or your son or your mother, whatever, and then you meditate. After you talk it over, both understand each other, it's clear. Because sometimes if you talk to another person, you carry your own personal judgment with it. And of course you want to let the listener know that you are right. You want him or her to sanction your idea about this problem. And that's not always very objective. And it sometimes adds more problems to you. The best person to trust is yourself and whoever is concerned, the partner. If you can talk to him or her, do that. If not, it's better not to spread it around. Because the person who listens to you doesn't know anything about both of you. It just listens to one side, and sometimes very judgmental, and makes your problem bigger. It doesn't serve your purpose. You're supposed to solve it, not to make it bigger, really. Most of the time, when you talk to other people, the problem becomes bigger. Huh? It's most of the time like that, even though good intention. And most people don't like to hear things when you're unhappy, okay? Most people are unsympathetic because they have their own problems. And when they hear you are happy, they also don't like it because they are not happy themselves. Why should you be happy, And then there comes some jealousy, ill wishes sometimes to your happiness, and it dampens your spirit. So we should try to keep it to ourselves, okay? Would be the best. Because it's mostly not fair to talk about anybody behind his or her back, whether it's true or not true. Most of the negative things are not true. Even if you believe it was true at that time, after a while you spoke about it and you think about it, you find out it's not true. It's not the real cause and it's not the real opinion. And then if you already spoke to somebody else, say bad things about somebody, then it would be difficult to take it back. You already blacken the person's name, blemish his reputation. And then we feel sorry, and then we break the friendship. Also sometimes very unnecessarily. It's better to just keep it to ourselves, because a lot of times we misunderstand. Really we do. It's the mind, it's not us, it's the mind that tricks us. You know why? Because sometimes we encounter that situation before, and it happened like that. And the next time we encounter the same situation, but in a different background or with different person. But because we have experienced a similar situation before, and we judge this situation, this person exactly the same. So it's never correct. Most of the time it's not correct. And it's an incorrect thing already, and we talk again to another person, make it double incorrect. And very difficult to correct it later. It's very difficult. The karma and the mind make us think sometimes not straight.